Let's heat things up with a football-focused chat for you now about the lost art of defending. Chevy's words, not mine. I'm talking about Chevy Singh, who's next to Abbas Saad, and we've got Steve McMahon with us as well. And Chevy, I'll start with you because we were talking earlier on about Rio Ferdinand having gone off his game, Jamie Carragher admitting that he's fallen off his game, and a staggering number of goals being scored in the Premier League. Is there a correlation here then?
Yes, John. The art of defending. People don't know how to defend anymore. Defending is all about intelligence. Defending is all about doing the right things. Defending is reputation. Unfortunately, we don't see any defending. All we see is repeated mistake after mistake after mistake. And today in the world, John, in world football, it's difficult to name top-class defenders. Two come to mind straight away. Gerard Piqué, for me, right now, one of the best defenders in the world, central defenders in the world. And yes, I got to go with Johnny Evans. I think he's in the English game.
So young defenders who are growing into it.
Yes, people who can actually defend with intelligence, John. But the rest of it, everybody just doesn't know how to defend.
Well, if I might ask, why aren't those two the first choice central defensive partnership for Manchester United right now?
Well, unfortunately, this is again, a lack of judgment. I would say a lack of patience.
You mean letting Piqué go?
Yes, Gerard Piqué in Barcelona with Spain, John. At international level, you can see the calmness and the composure of his game. In the English game, Johnny Evans impresses me every time he plays.
Well, do you think Sir Alex Ferguson will run out of patience with Rio Ferdinand? Because Rio seems to be out of the team, back in for one. Then he misses another two, then he comes back in. You go back to Lawrenson and Hansen, you go back to all the great teams, there's always a pair of defenders you could count on. You always built a team around them, didn't you? Do you not need that partnership for some kind of...
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You need partnerships all throughout the team, not just centre-halves. But Sir Alex will get hold of it after the weekend, I'm sure. Get hold of Rio in training and get him back to what he was doing, and that was defending properly. One sticks out straight away with Manchester City. He tries to flick over, I think, with Sean Wright Phillips' head, loses it. That should be Rowe's head. At that stage of the game, the game is over, let's win the game, and then I can do me fancy down at any other time. But certainly he shouldn't be doing that at that stage of the game. And Sir Alex will make sure he's into his ribs, and you've got to defend properly.
As someone who earned your success playing against centre-halves a lot of the time and trying to get around them and what have you, I'm sure you liked it when they tried to play rather than just did the simple thing. Have you noticed this slipping into the European game, the English game? Do you think that, as Chevy says, the art of being a good, tough, solid defender is fading?
I think the game has changed. I mean, it is more open now. I mean, obviously, the defending, it was very, very narrow at times, and teams will play on counter-attacks and all that. But now, as you can see, the game has changed a little bit. It is opened up. Defenders have opened up.
Well, look at Italy. Look at Italy, for example. I mean, we're not seeing too much in the way of stalemate and Catenaccio there anymore, are we?
No, it's not, because, I mean, everybody wants to score goals. And, look, the strikers are... We got some great strikers around the world, and they're making defenders look like, Mickey Mouse, like, second best. But we can't sort of... But yes, I do agree, defending hasn't been as great. It can be better. But I think you got to tick the box for the strikers. I think they're doing all the right things.
Maybe they're just not allowed to kick them anymore.
No, John, it's not about kicking. I think defending is about intelligence, right? When you played against Abbas, you knew that he didn't know how to use his left foot, so you forced him on his left.
What isn't amazing? You talk about
sometimes.
One defender I think we should talk about is Sandros. He can't kick a ball down a hill when he's in the UK for Arsenal, and he plays for Switzerland. He looks a world beater on a different stage. Now, what's the mentality in that?
Is he not learning his trade? He's a young guy when he was at Arsenal.
Maybe, but he's certainly not doing it in the Premier League, that's for sure. But, Bramble might have a good international future the way we're going on.
Would it come down to confidence? I think a lot of them maybe feel a lot more confident playing for their country.
Style of play?
Yeah, and then pressure. I think the pressure also, you play for Arsenal and play for your country, it's two different things.
It's different. Look at Fabrizio Coloccini. I mean, he's a good defender, but in England, he realised that he had to adapt to the English game. He had to get rid of the ball faster, think faster, move faster. And I think, at this level where he's playing now in the Coca-Cola Championship, he's becoming better. So these, defenders, like I say, it's about intelligence.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I'll let you two sort out your differences. What's that left foot there, whatever you do. Thanks very much, gentlemen. I hope it's got you thinking. We'll be back with more very soon. Until then, goodbye.